Blessings, blessings, blessings. I am Mama Pam, aka Pamela Dobson, and I do read, beloved, 7 minutes every day, so you do not have to read. We are reading for Monday, September the 7th, 2020, Leviticus, the 11th chapter, resuming on verses 27. Clean and unclean things. Okay, he telling us about what to eat, what not to eat, clean things, unclean things, in the water, under the water, beside the water. Read with an understanding, hear with an understanding. I'm reading, but you hear, have your ears open with an understanding. Reading from the King James Version of the Word of God, and it reads, And whatsoever goeth upon paws among all manner of beasts that go on all four, those are unclean unto you. Whosoever touches their carcass shall be unclean until the even. And he that beareth the carcass of them shall wash his clothes and be unclean until the even. They are unclean unto you. Now these also shall be unclean unto you among the creeping things that creep upon the earth, the weasel and the mouse and the tortoise after his kind, and the ferret and the chameleon and the lizard and the snail and the mole. These are unclean to you among all that creep. Whosoever doeth touch them, when they be dead, shall be unclean until the even. And upon whatsoever any of them, when they are dead, doth fall, it shall be unclean, whether it be any vessel, or wood, or raiment, or skin, or sack. Whatsoever vessel it be, wherein any work is done, it must be put into water, and it shall be unclean until the even, and so it shall be cleansed. And every earthen vessel, whereinto any of them falleth, whatsoever is in it shall be unclean, and ye shall break it. Of all meat which may be eaten, that on which such water cometh shall be unclean, and all drink that may be drunk in every such vessel shall be unclean. And everything whereupon any part of their carcass falleth shall be unclean. Whether it be oven or ranges for pots, they shall be broken down, for they are unclean, and shall be unclean unto you. Nevertheless, a fountain or pit wherein there is plenty of water shall be clean, but that which touches their carcass shall be unclean. And if any part of their carcass fall upon any soil sowing seed which is to be sown, it shall be clean. But if any water be put on the seed, and any part of their carcass fall thereon, it shall be unclean unto you. And if any beast of which ye may eat die, he that toucheth the carcass thereof shall be unclean until the even. And he that eateth of the carcass of it shall wash his clothes and be unclean, even until the even. He also that beareth the carcass of it shall wash his clothes and be unclean until the even. And every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth shall be an abomination. It shall not be eaten. Whatsoever goeth upon the belly, and whatsoever goeth upon all four, or whatsoever hath more feet among all creeping things that creep upon the earth, them ye shall not eat, for they are an abomination. Ye shall not make yourselves abominable with any creeping thing that creepeth, neither shall ye make yourselves unclean with them, that ye should be defiled thereby. For I am the Lord your God. Ye shall therefore sanctify yourselves, and ye shall be holy, for I am holy. Neither shall ye defile yourselves with any manner of creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. For I am the Lord that bring you up out of the land of Egypt to be your God. You shall therefore be holy, for I am holy. This is the law of the beast and of the fowl, and of every living creature that moveth in the waters, and of every creature that creepeth upon the earth, to make a difference between the unclean and the clean, and between the beast that may be eaten and the beast that may not be eaten. Chapter 12. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, that if a woman have conceived seed, and born a man-child, then she shall be unclean 7 days, according to the days of the separation for her infirmities shall she be unclean. And in the 8th day, the flesh of his foreskin shall be circumcised. And she shall then continue in the blood of her purifying. 33 days she shall touch no hollow thing, nor come into the sanctuary, into the church house, until the days of her purifying be fulfilled. She nasty. She need to sit herself down somewhere till she healed and be clean. But if she bear a maid child, little girl, then she shall be unclean 2 weeks, as in her separation, and she shall continue in the blood of purifying 60 days. 66 days. And when the days of her purifying are fulfilled for a son or for a daughter, she shall bring a lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, and a young pigeon or a turtle dove for a sin offering unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation unto the priest, who shall offer it before the Lord and make an atonement for her. And she shall be cleansed from the issue of her blood. This is the law for her that hath borne a male or a female. And if she be not able to bring a lamb, then she shall bring 2 turtles or 2 young pigeons, the one for the burnt offering and the other for a sin offering, and the priest shall make an atonement for her, and she shall be clean. Chapter 13. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, saying, when a man shall have in the skin of his flesh a rising, a scab, or a bright spot, and it be in the skin of his flesh like the plague of leprosy, whiteness, the skin, white of the skin is the plague of leprosy. Then he shall be brought unto Aaron the priest, or unto one of his sons, the priest. And the priest shall look on the plague in the skin of the flesh. And when the hair in the plague is turned white, and the plague in sight be deeper than the skin of his flesh, it's a plague of leprosy. And the priest shall look on him and pronounce him unclean. Now if the bright spot be white in the skin of his flesh, and in sight be not deeper than the skin, and the hair thereof be not turned white, then the priest shall shut him up that hath the plague for 7 days, just like this coronavirus we got going on. And the priest shall look on him the 7th day, and behold, if the plague in his sight be at a stay, and the plague spread not in the skin, then the priest shall shut him up 7 more days. Y'all see that? See, back even nothing new under the sun. Back then they had to shut people down. If they had a plague or a condition of their skin or of their body, then they would have to be shut down for a period of time, y'all. Wear your mask until this plague be past. It's all in the Word. Just read it. It's in the Word. Lord Jesus. I want to say again, thank you for being a part of the SMRF Club, for your continued donation of $20 every month to paypal.me/Pamela Dobson, paypal.me/Pamela Dobson, or $ Mama Pam 23. We are the SMRF Ministry, 7-minute read family, 7-minute read followers, just 7-minute read faithful folk. We broadcast across 16 social media platforms. You heard right, 16. Pacific Standard Time live Monday and Friday at noon. I got to get off here because we got 2 minutes, and 7 p.m. every evening. God bless you. Live by faith and not by fear. Gotta go. Bye-bye.